What is up, guys? Welcome to the first ever Twitch live stream with Mist and Blitz, Rodney, and Goat Summer. If you guys are from the Aquan channel, we say hi and thank you for coming. If you guys come from Goat Summer's channel, we say hi and thank you for coming. And if you're a friend of Rodney, then you're lying because Rodney doesn't have any friends. Guys, can you please introduce
Ouch.
yourself?
Yeah, that's deep. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, what is up, guys? My name is Rodney, and I enjoy One Piece just like you guys. And Mist was kind enough to invite me here, and yeah, we're gonna talk One Piece today. Let's do this.
What's up, guys? Blitz here. You know me from Aquan, right? It's always great to be back. It's always a pleasure to just chat about what we love, right? Which is anime and manga. We're here once again to do that. And so let's dive in, guys. I'm so excited. Let's go.
It's good summer here. Very excited to be here. Was kindly called up, like the Avengers, because I avenge. Yeah, I'm an Avenger. Let's do this.
Yo, that scene, man. Just the entire chapter as a whole was a banger, but specifically talking about the Kobe, Teach, Hancock scene. I mean, man, it was absolutely beautiful. I loved every flipping panel of it, right? Every flipping panel of the chapter, man. It could have, one of the best chapters post one so far, obviously. But yeah, just in terms of what happened, transpired between them, man, I'm not gonna lie. For me, I kind of see this as a foreshadowing of God Valley Part 2 because everybody knows about, my theory on God Valley Part 2 that's in this chat at the moment. Definitely gonna hit a video on that soon. But yeah, so I absolutely loved every single moment and panel of that like scene between Teach, Kobe, and Hancock, man. I don't know how everybody else feels about it. Maybe you can expound upon it. But yeah.
Yeah, for me, I definitely enjoy the scene as well. I love the part where Teach finally displayed his use of armament haki in the chapters because I think Oda confirmed it in the SBS SBS volumes, but yeah, it's really good to see him using it in the manga in real time, and yeah,
Kind of think that's crazy though, how people would think he doesn't have armament haki. Like, bruh, he's one of the strongest people in the verse. So if you thought he didn't have armament haki, man, that's crazy. Yeah, she has Conqueror's haki. But then,
yeah, she has
like, look at it in terms of,
only a scant few.
yeah, I'm like not mad about her losing to Teach. I'd expect her to lose to him, especially, hey, but does this guy, like, is he normal, bro? Like,
Because she's a woman.
no, listen, not even because of that, bro. Like, why are you going there, bro? I mean, this guy, as I mentioned earlier, he's one of the strongest guys in the verse. So most likely anyone that he comes up against, bro, is gonna
Gonna
have a
lose.
tough time, especially with the
Yeah,
foods that he has and everything. So, as I said, is
yeah,
this guy not normal, bro? Like,
it's
how is
just
he
not
not
fair.
like falling for Hancock, bro? Like, you get me? Because her fruits is OP in that regard. That basically any male that sets eyes upon her, it's reps for you, bro, or it's supposed to
Facts,
be reps for
facts.
you.
I think what happened is before Boa Hancock could use her ability on Teach, he immediately used that ability of his where he can bring his opponents closer, and then as soon as he's in contact with them, he nullifies their devil fruit so she couldn't use it, I guess. And
Makes so much sense.
yeah, and also he also mentions like she could have annihilated all of them, which means Boa Hancock could actually affect Teach. But yeah, obviously Teach was smart enough to take care of her as soon as he could. Yeah.
Hey, but bro, just how scary is this guy, dog? Like, yo, bro, like, I ain't nigga, bro. Ever since he got this fruit, dog, it's just
He keeps
my man
getting
ain't been
stronger.
losing, bro. He ain't been losing, but he just been winning.
Got
Hey,
that
bro,
dog
it's
in him.
crazy, bro. Hey, you got that
He,
dog in him for real, bro.
he got that dog in him. Yeah, yeah. It's just crazy. It's like a mirror to Luffy's growth as well. You know, Luffy just unlocked his gear fifth, and here we have Blackbeard on a level that is actually uh almost on the same par as Luffy. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think Blackbeard current level could take on Luffy in Gear 5?
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you think he can?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He can
So
take
yeah,
him on. I don't know about winning, but he can take him on. He could even possibly win. He can definitely take him on.
mm,
It's
Yeah.
crazy to think that at the beginning of watching One Piece, I used to think that Teach would be a guy they'd have to gang up on. But seeing how far this kid has come, as Gold Summer's confirming right now, he definitely stands toe to toe with Blackbeard.
Big facts. Big facts in it.
guy literally has two devil fruits in my opinion. He could take on anyone and win.
Yeah,
It's just that it's just that yeah, you're right. It's just that we haven't seen Blackbeard in action, like fully displaying what he's been doing for the past 2 years. Because we just came out of a time skip. Technically, in the One Piece world, it's been a month after the 2 year time skip. So yeah, we don't know what this guy's been doing. We don't know how strong he is.
look,
But
I get where
obviously,
you're coming from,
yeah,
but as we all know, Goldie Roger himself attained a level of strength that people with devil fruits marvel at, and Kaido himself confirmed and said it that you can have a devil fruit, but what really matters is your level in strength in terms of haki. So,
Aki,
and I
yeah,
truly do believe that Luffy is levels above this man in terms of haki,
yeah,
but we
yeah. We
could be
all
proven
know
wrong.
when it comes to a battle of willpower, Luffy's always ahead of him. He always comes out on top. No, I don't think Luffy could knock out Blackbeard.
Hey, bro,
But
that would be so anticlimactic. I'd be angry at that,
that would
man.
be awful, man. That would be awful. And also going back to the point of Boa Hancock losing so easily to Blackbeard, I think it makes sense. Of course, she does have Conqueror's Haki, but as Kaido mentioned, you know, only a scant few can utilize the ability to coat themselves with Conqueror's Haki. So, yeah, personally seeing that scene of Boy Hancock being grabbed by the neck like that, helpless, it was okay
This
to
guy,
me. I understood it. No, I don't wanna sound weird or anything, but yeah,
Ah,
it made sense to me,
Yo,
you
bro.
know. Okay, fine, fine.
you see, you see, a perfect a perfect analogy to group this with. Um, I wouldn't say that really is finished, right?
Mm.
He is old, but I don't say he's finished. But you see someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, that man is finished,
Sweet.
and
ah,
it came it came with age,
ah.
and he's like what? He's pushing 38 now, and you can just see, man,
Gonna make some football fans angry.
not who he used to be. That's the point I'm trying to make, and that's the truth. We cannot
No, look,
I
hide,
think
no, I
not
agree with
hide.
him. I agree with him in that sense, except, you didn't really have to use that analogy. You're touching, certain fans. But anyways, no, I definitely agree with him in what he's saying. I mean, yeah, he's more so saying that based on rep, it would sort of intimidate Blackbeard a bit. But I personally do think that he won't beat Blackbeard, but he would make Blackbeard kind of sweat a bit, you know,
yeah, it hurt the guy because I mean, Rayleigh was on a level that was comparable
to
to
Cody.
Whitebeard. Yeah, and
Whitebeard, not,
Whitebeard as
yeah,
well.
because they're on like the same level.
Exactly. So seeing the damage old sick Whitebeard was able to reflect in Marineford. I think if you can use that as a measure, because Whitebeard was sick, he couldn't even use most of his haki. But here we have Rayleigh healthy with all his haki abilities. He could really, really hurt Blackbeard. So it makes sense why Blackbeard decides to leave. Yeah.
Nah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. But just talking about that, it kind of makes me think like how strong is Luffy's team then? Luffy's crew. How strong are they? If if Rayleigh at his old age is doing stuff like that, then doesn't that mean isn't and Blitz isn't Zoro like a mirror of Rayleigh as well? So does it mean like Zoro is a heavy hitter as well, right? Is what you would say. He is one, but like is he on the same level as Rayleigh right now?
Oh,
Are you
no, no,
talking
no,
about
no,
being on the same level as really back then?
no, no.
Are you
Like,
saying
yeah, really back, like right now, really now. Yeah, probably. But
I
would
think
would
really
would
not.
back
Zoro beat
then,
Rayleigh now? Would Zoro beat
Of
Rayleigh
course
now?
not. Of course not.
you guys
Really,
are
Zoro can.
saying that
didn't
he's
Zoro just fight the first Yonko commander? Why would he
yes,
be able to
yes,
fight someone on the same tier as a Yonko? That's like saying Zoro can beat someone like Kaido now because Rayleigh is
you
on
see the
that
thing we're
level,
talking about. The thing we're talking
Rayleigh
about is
is
that
Kaido level.
really no. Listen, like the thing we're talking
close.
about right now is that Rayleigh isn't who he was, so we can't really talk about his reputation. He wouldn't beat any Yonko at this specific point in time. Is anyone denying that?
Of
He
course.
wouldn't beat Luffy. He wouldn't beat Kaido. He wouldn't beat Blackbeard, and he definitely wouldn't beat Shanks.
Who Zoro?
But
No,
he would beat
Rayleigh,
Zoro. But he would beat
Rayleigh.
Zoro.
You're
Zoro
saying
is
that he
not a
beat
Yonko.
Zoro. You're saying
Yeah,
that he beat Zoro.
he'd demolish Zoro. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm a, I mean, if you say Zoro can beat current Rayleigh, I think you'd be saying Zoro can beat Luffy. Is that what you're saying? Because I feel like Luffy is
Dude,
not even above
you
Rayleigh
weren't
right now.
listening to what I just said. You're comparing, like, what you're saying now is you're comparing Luffy to Rayleigh. And right now, Luffy
Yeah.
would smash Rayleigh.
Yeah.
At least in it, bro. Joy Boy form alone, bro, he would smash Rayleigh, bro. At least in my opinion. And I know a lot of people share this, bro, with me. You can't tell me that some old guy like that, bro, could be messing with Luffy right now. I mean, look at Kaido himself, dog. How old was he? And he's been the strongest creature in the world, but he just got folded by Luffy, bro. You get me?
You're right.
So
You're right.
I
He has so
honestly,
much experience.
I
Experience means
personally,
nothing in One Piece.
exactly my point. Experience means nothing. But I'm just saying, Zoro wouldn't go down as easily as you guys think.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a
Probably
point.
he would not go down as easily as you guys think. I'm sorry. It's just there's so much disrespect on my boy. I ought to defend him a bit because there's so many Sanji stands and Luffy fans out there. Zoro needs to
Luffy
get
for
this he
life.
deserves,
Luffy
bro.
for life, my bro. Yeah.
I'd like to go lost on this one because you guys know how I feel about Kobe. No, go lost.
When it
You
comes to
know,
Kobe, I won't lie to you guys. I was a bit confused. I didn't know what to think about the situation because I don't know why Blackbeard would wanna take Kobe unless it has something to do with Aokiji. Kuzan. Isn't is it Kuzan?
yeah.
I'm confused. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, at this point, I can't really say much when it comes to Kobe going with Blackbeard.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll go. But yeah, in terms of Kobe being on Teacher's ship was very interesting, a very interesting twist. I didn't even think about the Aokiji point and maybe trying to lure Aokiji toward them, but they said that he's working with Aokiji, so I don't know why he'd want to do that. Um, but yeah, no, the Kobe thing is it's interesting because it's kind of have like it's giving Luffy a reason to actually go and
But
ascend.
the weird thing is Robin, Nico Robin, didn't tell Luffy what's going on because I'm sure in the newspapers it mentions that Kobe was kidnapped by the Yonko Blackbeard.
I mean,
So
he only knows about Vivi, right? And this
yeah,
fool said he doesn't want to know anything else, but which means we won't get any other news.
I think it's
But
plot convenience for Oda.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
doesn't want us to get to that stage where Luffy actually goes and fights Blackbeard.
Uh, yeah, but it should be revealed soon, especially if wait, does Nick no, I don't does Robin know that he's like close with
I don't think
Kobe?
she knows the relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure she knows the
No,
relationship, which
yeah,
is
they
why she
don't.
probably didn't say anything.
Mm.
But yeah, Kobe was probably, as Blackbeard mentioned, Kobe helped Kobe helped him on uh, on the Rocky Port incident.
Mm.
So probably it has something to do with that. But
Wait,
what
sorry,
could it
what
be?
happened?
Rocky Port incident. Like Blackbeard was able to take over Hachinosu because of Kobe. Kobe did something.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. Blackbeard Blackbeard was able to defeat Ochoku or Wang Ji
Bro, who are these people you
because
talking about, bro? It's the same One Piece, dog.
Bro,
yeah, it's One
this
Piece.
stuff, bro.
No, this is in here in the chapter. There it is right there. Ochoku. Didn't you
Wait,
see it?
let me scope that quickly.
Bro, do you hear these names, bro? Ojigochi. I'm like, huh? What?
Ochoku,
We
bruh.
must not have paid attention. Must not have paid
Yeah,
attention.
Ochoku. Yeah, I mean, Kobe was influential to what to Blackbeard beating Ochoku and taking over Hachinosu. So it probably has something to do with that.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
But it's still, as I mentioned, I still kind of see it as a reason for like him to actually for like Luffy to go there.
yeah. As soon as Luffy knows that his friend is in danger, we all know how Luffy is. He'll probably go in there and try to fight and take it back. But first, they have to worry about Vivi, as we all know.
Oh yeah, they did mention that. Eh? They did mention that they're worried about Vivi. But then didn't one of the members of the crew said that she can take care of herself as well, you know. So I don't know, like
It was the boy Zoro, eh?
Yeah, hey, that was so weird though. Like, Vivi is not the same as Ace, you
Yeah.
know? I don't think she's strong enough to be comparable to Ace in terms of being able to handle herself. But
mm,
I guess it's another way to say plot convenience, I guess, so that Oda doesn't rush into making Luffy and Co go to Marine what's it called? Marine Joa. We'll try
yeah,
and find Vivi. So yeah, it all works out.
true, true. My next point actually, I thought for a moment you already mentioned who that is. But yeah, I thought you mentioned Sabo already, but you didn't. What was your guys' reaction toward the whole Sabo and the Sabo being innocent? Obviously, I'm sure you guys were already like, yeah, Sabo's innocent, Sabo's innocent. But like with the whole emu thing afterwards, after they've declared he's innocent, now the whole emu thing. What was up, you guys with that? Like, how do you guys feel about that? Obviously, go with Sabo first, and then let's talk about emu's powers or abilities.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I personally wasn't surprised that Sabo was innocent. I mean, but why would he, go and kill
Yeah,
one
Sabo's
of the,
always been a guy.
yeah, bro,
He's
like,
always been a guy who wanted freedom for everyone else. As you all know, he wanted freedom for everyone else to make sure that no one else has to go through the oppression and yeah, the bad treatments he had to go through in his childhood by his parents. Where he couldn't do whatever he wanted. He had to follow specific rules. Because of the status of his parents. So yeah, Sabo is a guy who's always out there trying to get people freedom. So it wouldn't make sense if he would just kill the normal kings of the One Piece world. So yeah, it was great seeing that finally resolved.
Yeah, but like as Rodney just mentioned, yeah, like there's pretty not much for at least from my side, much to go off on in terms of the whole Sabo thing because pretty self-explanatory, and I'm pretty sure it's something that a lot of us were actually waiting for Oda to actually confirm because he's never been written as that sort of guy that would if anything,
Kill someone an
yeah,
innocent actually.
innocent, so yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was. What do you guys think? Do you think Sabo survived the explosion?
One
Of course he
Piece.
did. Of
Nah,
course he
bro, I
did.
don't think he did. He does have
Yeah,
Ace's fruit, bro.
a few
And
people
those
in the
things don't go well
community
like
were
that.
mentioning. A few people
He
in the
hits a
community
Virgo,
were
bro.
mentioning his devil fruit because of it being an elemental devil fruit, which is fire.
Hmm.
He'd be able to survive somehow.
But wouldn't he have
What
drowned?
do you
What
guys
if?
think?
But where
What
would he
if?
land afterward, bro?
Yeah,
What
you'd have
if?
drowned.
Exactly.
Go for it, do it,
What
Summer.
if he
Yeah,
had
go
an
Sama, go.
awakening?
Maybe
How
he
would
can
he
fly, bro.
awaken his devil fruits in a few months? He literally got the devil fruits a
No,
month
but then
ago
again, no,
in
no,
That's
no, no.
Dressrosa.
Goat Summer's
it,
got a point.
it's
No,
not
Goat Summer's
impossible.
got a
It's
point
not
though.
impossible.
Yeah, because
It's
Sabo
not
was showing
impossible.
excellence when as soon as he got that devil fruit, he was showing proficiency and whatnot and all those big words. He was showing all of
It
that,
was
bro.
just so easy for him, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what if he awakened it and turned into fire?
I feel
Yeah, what
like
if he can fly,
Uh,
bro?
This is not
we've
Fantastic
never
Four.
seen Ace flying with his devil fruit, not gonna lie to you. Unless I'm wrong. Please let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, I've never seen Ace using the devil fruit to fly.
Mm.
Yeah, he's never
So
used it, but
exactly. So it'll be weird, it'll be an ass pull, as most people would say. I mean, all of a sudden this guy is flying. What a convenient time to show this ability. When the island is
ah,
destroyed, That's just my 2 cents on it.
yeah, no. As I said, I do think he survived somehow because it's One Piece.
Yeah, it
You know,
is One Piece at the end of the day.
it's One Piece.
Yeah.
But
As
how?
was it Microsoft, right, that said
Nobody
nobody
dies.
dies unless
Yeah, it
you're the
was.
son of
It
Ah,
was
the Red
but
Microsoft.
King.
we,
Or,
but to be honest, we have to kill that. I don't know. I want to call it a stereotype because
Yeah.
the people always saying people don't die in One Piece, but in the previous arc, Wano, so many bodies were collected there, man.
Hmm.
yeah, true, true.
So yeah, we can't keep saying people don't die. We're in the end game now.
Yeah,
You
we
I
know,
are
feel like
exactly.
they
One Piece
just
is gonna end soon.
I feel
So
like they
yeah,
just want they want like proper main characters to die. And
yeah. This
it
is
can't
probably the time they can't die for real.
who do you predict will die first? I think
Sanji.
Sanji will die first.
Most
Yeah,
people say
same.
Usopp.
I say Sanji.
Sanji.
Why Sanji? Why Sanji?
The
I just
man's
feel
dreams
like
to
he'll
see
die.
fish, dog. Fish.
That is just some ingrown flippin' Zoro type hate there.
None. There's
Imagine,
literally no
imagine.
hate. I just feel like he'll die. It's like
Ooh,
it's within me.
Sanji, he's saying Sanji will die.
oh,
Why
I
would
was about to.
Sanji
Yeah,
die?
okay.
I feel
No,
like he will.
Why?
I just feel
nah, I
like it,
don't
man.
think.
Nah,
Well,
man.
he feels like it. I personally, you're talking about first to die from the crew
Yeah,
or
from the
you
crew.
know, from the crew?
Yeah.
Probably say Brook, bro.
Brook is already dead, bro. Okay, fine.
Hey, but I
Okay, okay.
mean,
I mean,
because he feels
but
like the oldest.
he has to see Laboon first. So yeah.
That's how I was actually trying to like think about it in my head. I'm like, okay, so who has the most important dream that we still have to see and we would like to see?
But
That's
And I was just
but then
absolutely
canceling out,
correct.
but then
and I
what
was
if Oda
canceling.
kills someone that has important dreams to show us that
I
sometimes
think
your
Oda
dreams to
would
die with you or
never
something.
do that. That would
Oh,
just ruin
Nah,
everything. I
it would
mean,
break
guys,
people, bro. It would break people,
at the end of
dude.
the day, this story is about achieving dreams, friendship, all of that.
then what if it hits us
And
with a
then
reality check at the
imagine if
end?
Oda just
This
went
is
and
Oda,
killed
bro.
someone before they achieved their dream. That's
This is
crazy.
Oda though. This is not Horikoshi, bro. This is Oda.
No, it does. Oda needs to pull out his Isayama bag. And say, it's
Hey,
like,
for real, huh?
hey, bro, it's the end game. Yeah, it's as Prince was saying. I mean, Mr. was saying my bad. Was saying,
Yeah.
you know, it's the end game, right? Bodies need to be seen. They need to be
Yeah.
seen, especially how
To
great
create tension, yes.
exactly. Like even the white beard did. Nobody expected it. You know,
Yeah.
Can we get
stuff
But it
to
like
the
was,
that.
but when it
fire?
happened, But when it
So
happened,
high.
when it happened, yeah, we were all okay with it because the old
Oh,
man was sick. He was sick,
Mm.
needed to
even the
rest.
ace one, bro. Nobody saw that coming, bro.
Yeah, the ace one was so
Bro,
frustrating,
they came out of nowhere,
but that's a
dude.
story for another time.
Donuts, bro. Yeah, he's true. We don't have all the time in the world, actually. So
Vegapunk.
Vegapunk, yes.
Oh, Vegapunk. Wait, we talking about Vegapunk. Okay, I just want to quickly
The emo
touch on
part.
how can you guys ignore it, bruh? It was right there in front of us in all of its glory.
What?
Im just said, deleted a whole island, bruh.
That's what
Oh
bro, these
my
guys avoided
word!
Bruh,
it, bro. I even mentioned that
I
along
think
with the Sabo question.
bruh, bruh.
I think that's how God Valley was destroyed for sure.
Definitely, bro, without
God Valley.
question. My man just said put an X on a map and next thing the flipping island is gone,
How do
blood.
you even do that?
It's just such
Crazy.
a. It's just so terrifying.
Aye, bruh. Aye, bruh. Aye. Mm-mm. The
But
man
yeah,
is not normal.
what do you guys think? Do you think it's Imu's personal power, or is it the ancient weapon Uranus, as most people have been saying online?
Uranus. Probably Uranus. Actually, that's
Hey,
pretty.
bruh.
It's pretty
You know,
smart.
I forgot about the whole ancient
Yeah, I
weapon
also
stuff.
forgot about that until you mentioned it as
Hey,
well.
bruh. But would it really be an ancient weapon, bruh? I mean, it would be so much more badass to know that, hey, this man
His
just
own power.
has that power of
That would
deleting
be that would make sense because
voice.
Luffy is probably gonna fight this guy, and in order for this guy to be like a real threat to the guy, to Luffy, I mean,
No, but then,
he has to have some devastating abilities.
but to have someone like that in the world of One Piece is kind of scary as well. Because it means there's no winning for Luffy. Because it means he's just been watching Luffy do his thing this whole time. He's like, yeah,
Luffy would
go
win.
have
He
fun, go
would
have
win.
fun.
Luffy always, okay, not always, but yeah, Luffy would
You
find a way.
know,
He'd find a way.
you know, I'm still standing on my theory about Dragon being the ones who actually fight him.
Oh yeah,
I still want that to happen because like,
that would make
bruh,
sense.
why since Im's introduction, but it's always been a case of for me of what does Luffy have to do with this guy?
Luffy
You know,
doesn't
like
give a damn about him, but
doesn't care
Luffy
about
always
him.
fights oppression though.
No, but then, yeah, doesn't
Oppression.
Imu oppress people? He's holding people to
Yeah.
freedom and stuff, so that makes sense.
But
Defender
it
of the
would make
world.
sense for Dragon
Deleting
since Dragon is the guy who's fighting against
exactly
like
against the
directly
government.
fighting against the
Mm.
government. Yes.
But Dragon looks
You
so
know,
much
So
so
still, bro. He looks so old.
maybe we'll just get a father son moment like in Dragon Ball with Goku and Gohan and
yeah,
they
I'd love to see that. I just need to see a little bit of a connection between those guys because so far it seems like these guys don't give a damn about each other. Luffy's just doing his own
that's
thing.
exactly how it is. But I mean, Dragon saved him though, so
Yeah, back in
some father love.
Loketown. Yeah, that's a good point.
There's some father love there.
True. Good Summer. What about you?
Sorry, what was that, guys?
No, Good Summer. Is he still with us? He's gone.
Good Summer just disappeared.
He's gone. But yeah, let's go to the last, obviously the one everyone's been waiting for. Well, by everyone,
Oh
here we
yes.
go.
Ah,
It's so
he's
random.
coming talking about about flipping Vega from
Yes. The Vegapunk reveal. Guys, the Vegapunk reveal. What did y'all think about that?
you know about the Vegapunk reveal. Two reactions specifically come to mind.
Hmm. Let us know.
You know the Brago reaction, the Vegapunk is a baddie? Bruh,
Oh
that
shit.
kills me, kills me.
Hey, Brago be holy sometimes.
Bruh. And then you've got JD as well, and on his one, hey, bruh. I mean, but hey, Oda's revealed himself. I mean, he always has shown himself to be, a man that loves to
He
draw
has good
females. So you
taste.
can't really, yeah,
He
can't really.
definitely has good taste. Can't complain.
You guys are
I
crazy.
mean, we also what's her name? Jewelry Bonnie as well.
Oh yeah, Jewelry Bunny was in the chapter as well. Eh? Look at that, looking at the beginning, right? Yeah, I remember with the shark and.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Vegapunk, I'm pretty sure Vegapunk, that's not Vegapunk. The lady we saw, probably not Vegapunk. What do you guys think?
Yeah, some guys are saying, I don't know if you noticed the two on her.
Oh, the 002.
Yeah, they say it's like an android, the second android or something like that, or maybe it's just a
Yeah,
font.
maybe it's a case like, I don't know if you guys watch One Punch Man,
Hey,
where there's a guy called Bufoy or Metal Knights. He controls like his androids from his own special location that no one knows.
Yeah,
And it could probably be the same case here where Vegapunk is in another location, but he has this robot or android that he created and he's just using it as a mouthpiece, like a walkie-talkie or something,
mhm.
you know? Yeah, that's my thoughts.
mm,
I mean, from what we've been shown in the chapter, I'll go with that. It is Vegapunk, right? But I'm pretty sure all of us, bro, like expected an old man. Like, I mean, we talked about this briefly, but, bruh, how is this person so young considering
exactly.
they were there? It's in that time of Roger,
Yeah, it's
and all of
weird.
that. It's weird. It's just odd.
But then again, they
Very
are
But
a genius though, so they have to figure out a
yeah,
way to preserve their body or something like that. Jumps into
Oda
people's
is
There's
probably
bodies.
gonna give us a good explanation for that. Also,
something fishy.
apparently Japanese fans were saying the speech patterns of this girl that is introduced as Vegapunk, it sounds like an old man when you're reading it in Japanese. It's
Mm,
like the dialect. Have you, like, for example, in English,
yeah,
when most old people they speak in a certain way that just shows that this is an old person. So yeah, most Japanese fans were mentioning that. So it could still be a man, an old man,
shapeshifter,
for that fact. So yeah.
shapeshifter has to be a shapeshifter. Nah, but it
A
was
shapeshifter.
surprising. It was really surprising. Vegapunk as a female, like I was shocked because the way they were describing, even the silhouettes were for like an old person. But then again, I think for me, my excuse is that in MHA when you have the doctor, whenever they'll show the doctor, I think I would think of
Yes.
Vegapunk as well. So yeah, because now if
Yeah.
you have to look back at the silhouettes of Vegapunk and see did the silhouette actually look like a female? What it wasn't just glasses and a coat and gloves. That's about it, right? They never really showed
Yeah.
hair.
But the
Hey,
face,
Mm.
but the face is clearly a female though. Not gonna lie.
boom, bro.
oh yeah, for sure.
I'm just eagerly waiting for the next chapter. This break week has been hectic.
It's only
It's
been a week.
left us on
I,
a cliffhanger. I mean,
I
Vegapunk is
absolutely cannot wait.
clearly not an ally. You heard what he said.
Clearly,
What did he
Like
say?
she says she's not helping them.
yeah. I'm telling you to the
Yeah,
Marines,
yeah, yeah. She mentioned something about not helping them.
Egg Island or something like that.
I wonder what
Oh,
happens in
bro,
Oda's
just
mind, man.
talk. Just talk, bro. Person's heart
Wow.
beats, yeah. Telling you, bro.
When
She's
I tell
she's gonna
y'all,
join the Store Hats. Continue, go Tama. What do you say?
when I tell y'all I love this man, bruh, I am not kidding.
Which man, sir?
Oda,
Oh yeah, Oda is the best man. He's given us one of
uh,
the greatest shows of all time.
he is crazy.
Are you okay, bro?
Bro, like, what's going on?
Ah,
What's
what
going
the
on
heck?
now, bro?
What the I can't,
I
I
was,
can't, I can't
Yeah,
keep a
nah, I'm
straight
okay.
face
I'm good.
anymore,
I'm
man.
good. I'm good.
Like with
Confused.
the breathing too.
I'm good.
What the flip was that?
Like okay. Like chill, dude. Nah,
Nah,
but
I'm good.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
praising the man, bro.
Yeah,
Really,
we have to
really.
keep it. We have to keep it PG here, man. What's that? What is that? What was that?
Do you guys
It is PG. What you mean?
it says it is
Yeah,
PG.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you guys
Moving on.
would
Moving
you like
on.
to like add anything? Because that's like all my points we've covered already. Would you guys like to add
No,
anything?
no, that's all I have for you guys today.
I'll use the way.
Same.
Blitz Blitz is
no,
gone.
no, no, that's all, bro. Like, on my end.
Nice, solid, solid. Anyways, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. If you were watching,
Yeah,
um,
thanks for having me, guys, and subscribe.
that's true. be sure to subscribe, please. You know what I mean?
Bow.
Broke people life. Nah. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like, comment, all that good stuff. If this does get uploaded to YouTube. And yeah,
Also,
yeah.
also, if you guys have any pointers to help us improve, let us know in the comments. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Exactly like these guys said. Exactly like they did say. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I missed
I'm Rodney.
And I've been Blitz.
Good summer.
and like I always say,
Peace.
what you know about anime? Boing! It's not ending. It's not ending. No.
You can cut that. You can cut the last part.
No.